We're set for some SEC volleyball tonight in Tuscaloosa with the Alabama Crimson Tide hosting the Missouri Tigers, with each team seeking its first conference win. And we say hello inside Foster Auditorium. She's former Alabama DS, Lane Stone, Jack Benjamin with you. A rough start for each of these teams to conference play. They've shown flashes, though. The question now is who can be more consistent tonight. That may very well decide who gets their first SEC win. See if Alabama can get something going. It's Marjama. Dug again by Skylar Buckley. Iliff has been very good tonight. They can't stop her on that right side. 6 kills on 11 swings now. Yannick goes to Jacobs. Zetechka is there. This is Cox. Well done by Kendall Ray. Jacobs into the block. Bump set for Schmer to Marjama. And a block. Wells up there with Jacobs. Alabama back within 1. They'll serve to try to tie it. Kaylee Cox already has an ace tonight. Great serve there. Missouri with a chance to win set 2. Wells again. Tied at 27. Who's going to blink first here in Tuscaloosa? Third set point for Alabama. Dixon. Yannick. Ray can win the set. It's Buckley. Strasser pushes it over. Ray again. A joust. Missouri able to control. Dixon. Ray wins the second set for Alabama. 29-27. The Crimson Tide come from 7 down and go ahead 2 sets to none. We came in talking about two teams hungry for a first SEC win. That was some high-quality volleyball in that second set. 13 ties, 5 lead changes. How did Alabama win that marathon? Off the slide, it's been dominant tonight for Wells. A free ball here for Alabama. Marjama got it. Kill number 10. And a 9-point third set lead for the Crimson Tide, who can taste it here at home. Cox will just roll it over. Another slide, another kill. 13 kills for number 13. There's no stopping her. Abby Marjama, the SEC's top server, on match point for Alabama. Finishes it in style with an ace. Alabama sweeps Missouri for its first SEC win. And they were dominant in the third set, 25-10. Well, every Saturday, Marty and McGee and SEC Nation bring you extensive SEC game previews with the latest news from around the conference that you won't find anywhere else. This week, the guys will be in Knoxville ahead of number 3 Alabama and number 6 Tennessee. 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 Central, followed by a 2-hour SEC Nation that takes you right up to kickoff. Both are right here on the SEC Network and the ESPN app. It's a relatively big game over in Rocky Top. SEC standings, meanwhile, we mentioned Missouri and Alabama struggling right now. Auburn, how about the start they've gotten off to? They've won 16 of 17. Has their schedule been the toughest? No, but when you're picked 12th out of 13 teams in the SEC in preseason, that's a pretty darn good job they're doing.
Very impressive, and such a young team. They were here not too long ago, just a few weeks ago, and really, despite having a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores in starting positions, they showed a lot of maturity, a lot of competitiveness, and a ton of resiliency.
Florida at number 13 in the polls, right behind, and then Kentucky to follow. Missouri took a set off Kentucky a little while back. Alabama did the same. So both of these teams, yeah, you look at the record, they're 0-6, 0-4, Alabama and Missouri respectively in SEC play, but they've shown moments. Question now is who can be more consistent here tonight. Sammy Jacobs serves. Lead is 2, the largest for the Crimson Tide in this first set. Oh, what a play. Pancake style from Ray. Marjama. She's done that a couple times, and the lead is 3.
Marjama bringing back out the roll shot, but earlier in that point, that effort from Kendall Ray, I love to see a girl over 6 foot laying out to get that ball, sacrificing her body to keep her team in the point.
6'3", sacrificing the body. 21-18 Alabama. Back set, Iliff. Dug in the back row by Schmer. This is Marjama. Buckley is there. Cox. That's too powerful from Kaylee Cox, who racks up her first kill tonight. She came in leading them with 204.
That was a beautiful swing, aiming for the high hands on that Alabama block, turning down the line. Beautiful kill.
Off the slide, that's Wells. When they can get to their middles, we talked to Rashinda Reed, they're very tough to beat.
Absolutely. Getting Aaliyah Wells incorporated, specifically getting her incorporated behind the setter. You see her running all the way to swing on that ball on the right pin, the right antenna. She does a beautiful job finding open court when she is set back there.
Marjama, that's down. The SEC's leader in aces tacks on another. Her first tonight and 42nd on the year. Alabama's 2 points away from a first set win.
I mentioned high risk, high reward. That is the reward right there. There is nothing that can shift and pull momentum like a beautiful deep corner ace.
Into the net that time. And a point for Missouri. We talked about the give and the take. What makes Marjama's serve so good?
Truly, it's her ability to find deep court. She's got a heavy, fast, top spin swing, but it's a swing that lands deep enough in the court. You've really got to hustle to get back behind that ball.
Iliff's a very good server as well. She responds in kind.
These teams trading aces right now. Coach Rashinda Reed looking to call the timeout, hoping to ice the server a little bit so that she can't come back out and put a beautiful top spin serve in for another ace.
So Rashinda Reed wants to get some momentum back to her side. Alabama, we've talked about the fact that they have had success at times in SEC play. They've taken a set their last 5 matches. They've won the first set in 3 of those, and they're trying to do that again here today. The question now is, can they string together enough success here tonight to win 3 sets?
Right. So much of that has to do with the ability to just come out and let the previous point, let the previous set go away, come out and play a new match. And I know that is a huge part of the culture that Coach Reed is trying to set for this Alabama volleyball program, trying to build here during her first year. And you know, Jack, she mentioned one thing she wants everyone to know about this team is how hard they work. They come in to the gym day in and day out, no matter what, and are working hard, trying to put some of that on display here.
It kind of sums up her career. You think about it. She was a community college player, worked her way to becoming a starting middle blocker at Georgia, rose up the ranks, JUCO coaching, then an assistant for 12 years, and now getting her shot in Tuscaloosa, the first black coach in program history, and trying to build this program back to where it was in 2014 and 15 when they made back-to-back NCAA tournament runs. Alabama by 2, Missouri to serve with Iliff. An ace moments ago, there's a service error. Both of these teams with some mistakes, and that sets up set point for the Crimson Tide.
I love it. After that point, Coach Reed looked at her assistant coaches, pointed at herself, said, "That's my point," and that's exactly right, Coach Reed. You won that point. That is a moment she intentionally called that timeout to try to ice the server.
At point, Alabama with Aaliyah Wells on serve. Cox had to dig it. And now Ray finishes off set 1 in style for the Crimson Tide.
Beautiful, beautiful deep swing from Ray, Kendall Ray there. Missouri defense tried to track that ball down, but you see here, she went right off the hands of that middle blocker for the kill.
6 kills in that first set. Alabama takes set 1 here at home.